You do sound really deep today. Why do you sound so deep? You get kicked in the balls?
I slept through my
5,
mom's...
4, 3, 2, 1.
I slept through my mom's birthday dinner.
No, you didn't, did you?
Yeah.
Why?
Dude,
your life is spiraling.
I'm trying to do this new thing where if I take naps...
I'm trying to give yourself 5 lashings, like in Da Vinci Code. You just...
So I've been trying to find like a hook so I can just keep the lashing with and whenever I need it. But I haven't been able to.
Sorry, Father, I have sinned.
Every time I hang it up, it just keeps falling, and that's my biggest problem lately.
It seems like it.
It's a weird thing.
Yeah, no, your life has been spiraling. I've been telling you that for quite a while now.
I've been trying to get out of this rut.
Yeah, you told me that you might be depressed the other day.
No, I don't know if I am depressed.
Yeah, you don't know, but you said, "Hey, I might be depressed."
I don't know what I don't know what depression is.
Yeah, no, you don't. But you do have a lot of symptoms of it. And here's the thing: I know symptoms.
I like you. Diagnosing me with having no.
I try to diagnose you all the time.
Medical.
I tried diagnosing you with autism that one time. I really tried. I was like, I called you. I was like, there's just like a bunch of people on the spectrum.
You tried to get me to relate to you. Like, no, everybody's a little bit on the spectrum.
Yeah, I was like, I might be on the spectrum. You're for sure on the spectrum.
To get me to be like, you are right, I am on the spectrum.
I am autistic, yeah.
Yeah, but
I really tried.
I think the conversation just went like, no, I'm not autistic. And then by the end of it, I got you to admit that your nieces are autistic.
No, I admitted that I was autistic.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. You did you tried convincing me that before too. That my niece was autistic.
She might be. Who knows?
Who knows? There's no way of knowing. But you for sure are.
Maybe.
And also depressed.
Yeah.
And you might be a schizophrenic. I don't know.
But the optimal nap time is an hour and 30 minutes.
No, it's not. It's 30 minutes.
No, hour and 30 because you get through a full sleep cycle. You go into REM
full
sleep.
REM cycle? Is it an hour 30?
Hour
30. I always
30.
thought it was a 30 minutes.
Well, 30 minutes will do you good as well.
Yeah.
60 minutes even better, but 90, perfect time. That's what they say.
Really?
So I was trying to do that today, but then I slept 3 hours.
No, that shit happens to me too.
My mom called me twice. Luckily, she had my dad and her friends, so it was fine. They were fine.
I did want to kind of go to that too, but then I slept through your mom's thing too.
It's their anniversary tomorrow as well.
Really?
Day apart.
What are we doing for it? We getting hammered this weekend?
I think my parents have sex for us. I think that's what they do.
Hey, you guys want to watch this? They invite us over, and it's just them. And they're just fucking in front of us.
So I called my mom. I was like, "Hey, Mom, I slept through it." And she just giggled. She's like, "It's okay, buddy."
That's weird that she didn't try to diagnose you with depression.
And then she said, "So you have that podcast at 9, right? Can we come through?"
She wants to come through the podcast.
And I just said, "No, you can't do that."
I'd have your mom on as a guest.
I wouldn't be mad at it either. But
your mother would for sure be somebody that I would want on as a guest.
I feel like timing-wise, it just doesn't work today.
Yeah, for sure. Can you get the crust out of your fucking eye at least? Dude, this one.
No, keep it there.
No, I don't like it. I fucking hate crust in the eyes. I go up to my dogs and I fucking get the crust out of their eyes too. Do you ever do that to dogs?
Since we're on the topic of, all the time, and children, and since we're on the topic of guests,
yeah, I brought up guests today. I want to talk about our biggest scandal in our friend group of all time.
Interesting.
And we have to ask one of our best friends, see if he'll come on one day. And,
well, I was gonna say also, you know, I've been.
Yeah, we'll have somebody on as a guest. As long as it's not David Fraley.
Oh yeah,
the only person that I won't have on is that motherfucker.
He commented if we say his name.
Yeah, no, that's why I threw it in there. So, but also, I don't want you on this podcast.
What are we at? We're 4 minutes in, so yeah, look at that.
Yeah, he should. No, he probably doesn't have that attention.
No, of course not.
that guy's fucking. He might be on the spectrum.
Yeah, well, isn't his whole family? Isn't that like what he told me?
Maybe. He's the most, you know that he's the most normal one in his family.
Yeah, I know, which is a weird thing.
Like, and I love that guy, right? I love Deep Fry.
Doesn't his dad love
He has an obsession with WWE, WWF.
action figures or just in
Yeah,
general?
one time we came over and we went and slept in his basement, and he had this whole wall of WWE action figures. So naturally, I grab him and I go, because like the sound that like action figures make when they're just hitting each other isn't enough for me. So
And
I'm
his
like,
dad came out. No. Oh my.
he goes, "You're doing it wrong." And he shows me. No, he didn't do that. But
Why not?
I actually don't remember how he reacted. I don't think that he was happy.
Have you
with us.
ever?
Do you also know what that guy used to do?
Who?
His father. Every single day, go outside, back window. Nunchucks.
That's not true.
Yes,
That's not true.
You can ask him. He used to record them on Snapchat and send it to me.
Oh, I thought you meant, hey son, record me with this camera.
No, he just would play with nunchucks for nobody else.
Just for him?
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's a little bit for the athleticism and like the working out.
And sometimes he would like just do it barefoot, underwear, snowing out. No problem.
Well, he needs to train in all the elements.
Well,
There's
obviously.
no other reason.
And I think that he thought that he was an airbender because he always fucking.
Yeah, don't fuck around. That's some real ass shit.
You know that I had that issue once.
Go on.
So when I was depressed, I used to take these pills because I was depressed. And
Should I start taking pills?
Speaking of REM, this shit, because like it was for your brain or whatever, would increase your REM cyclage or whatever.
Yeah.
So like your mind would be going a million miles a minute. I would have these most vivid dreams.
Mm-hmm.
So like maybe the third day of me being on it, like, dude, I don't know why they don't warn you, because it almost struck like schizophrenia into me. Like, you know how for sometimes like I was a Scientologist for like 3 weeks.
Okay.
For a solid 2-3 days, maybe I thought I was an airbender, and I'm not like, please don't laugh because I'm going to be actually mad if you fucking.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
So I had this dream where it was so vivid
Yeah.
up north, like where we do beer Olympics. I saw everything. Like, you know how dreams, you're kind of just like in a black plane. No, I was fucking here. I was like playing with things that I would normally do while up there.
Yes.
And then suddenly I just like went like this, and I stepped, and like some earth came up.
Oh, that's not an airbender.
Well, no, not air. I was an avatar.
Oh, you thought you were? You thought you were the fucking center of the whole world. You don't get one. You have them all.
Yes. And no, time out, it gets better. So I'm like, what the? Are you fucking kidding me? And I just like, went like this, and air came out. So like I had control of the elements, and it wasn't like directly like the avatar or anything. And I just had control of the elements. I could like control things. And as I was messing with it more, I heard stuff in my head, and they were like, he's figured it out.
Okay. All right.
He's
You wouldn't be the avatar.
He's figured it out.
Yeah.
And then no, I'm not talking about the avatar. It's completely different. This is me. This is what happened to me, man. And in my brain.
Okay.
So I'm having this dream, and it's so vivid,
Yeah.
and I hear that, and I'm like, what do you mean? And I'm just trying to work on it more and more. And as
In the dream?
in this dream,
Yeah.
and as I'm doing that, there's like these cars driving down the road, and it's the exact road fucking up north, so it like looks just like it. My neighbor, she's Korean up there. She goes, "Oh hi," and she sees me fucking lifting rocks.
Why was she Korean?
She is Korean in real life.
Is she really Korean?
Yeah, my neighbor up north.
Okay, keep
She's
going.
Korean. So she goes, "Oh hi," and waves to me. I'm like, no,
She said that in Korean.
not right now. Yes, obviously.
Okay.
What else would she speak in?
So
She's
you
Korean.
could also speak different languages.
Obviously.
Okay.
What else comes with
Anyways.
controlling the elements? So as I'm doing this, more and more cars, black cars, dark tints show up. I'm getting freaked out. And I'm like, finally, by the end of the day, after I had like mastered most elements, I go up to my parents and I'm like, I think that we have to leave. There's people following me. And they're like, son, you're crazy. I was like, no, let's go now. And they started storming in there, and they like surrounded the house.
Okay.
And I fucking blew them all back. We start running. I have this such vivid dream, and then the next day I have like a very similar dream.
Yeah.
And this random woman comes up to me, Never seen her before in my life, but I remember her distinctly.
Sure.
Like, she was an old lady.
Yeah, go for it.
She fucking had, like, the shawl on, and she goes, they're just giving you those pills to weaken your strength.
Okay, that's going to hurt me.
And I was like, what the fuck?
Well, for a second, I was like, if this is what depression is, I'm in.
Yeah, no, it's
And
really...
then you hit me with the...
Dude, it was like fucking double, like crazy, because like I was having these crazy real dreams.
So you're like, oh, I do have the powers if I didn't take the
if I didn't take these pills. And then my third like dream was just something fucking crazy. Like I was just like partying with some blue people, like dancing.
That's just gonna happen.
And it was like the craziest.
These three dreams stand out to you?
Huh?
These dreams.
I had a lot of, in that time, if you would have talked to me like every day about the dreams, and I didn't want to really bring it up. I brought it up to my brother once. I was like, is it like this?
You wanted
is
to
crazy.
keep those to yourself?
Yeah. Yeah.
You were just in your head like,
oh no, that should fuck me up, dude. I thought I'm not kidding you. When I say like I was a Scientologist for 2 weeks, dude, I still think about aliens to this day. Like, I
don't like the idea that
I still research.
You had
like
a dream and you're like, I gotta keep this in the DL. I might have superpowers. Fucking idiots.
Well, why else?
Well, did you think you were the Avatar or no?
Not the Avatar, but something very similar, like a watered down white version, like a whitewashed version.
I mean,
like
Avatar
not Avatar: The Last Airbender, Avatar: The Last Airbender movie.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Where
I've
it's
never
like,
seen the movie, but
where they like cast only white people for like these Asian roles.
Sure,
that's kind of what it was.
I mean, you're sort of Asian.
Well, I understand Korean.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, no, I thought I was fucking in control of the elements for a while.
You think waterbending is the best airbending, right?
It is by far the best.
Air bending in general.
It's the strongest bending. I always say airbending. I know.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I think my roommate does think airbending is...
He said air... I don't remember fully.
I thought it was air.
I saw it on a Facebook post. And I was like, dude, I feel like your roommate would be very in tune with like the strength of like the bending abilities. Like when you can control somebody's blood, air also has something similar where they can like asphyxiate you by pulling like the air out of your mouth.
Did they do that?
Yeah. There's only one in the Avatar. In the Avatar: The Last Airbender series, there's only one person that can do it. And then in like the fucking second series with the fucking one bitch, there's a guy, like a bad guy that gets his bending powers taken away. Because they just take bending powers away all the time in the fucking second series.
Do people like that show? The Legend of Korra? Is that what it is?
Yeah, Legend of Korra. It was all right. I mean, my nieces kind of liked it, but...
Yeah, but who gives a fuck about
what kind of opinion do they have?
Nothing.
They're girls.
No,
They're women.
What the fuck?
So,
I can't make jokes about that.
Why?
Because people...
Think you're sexist?
Yeah. Or at least I'm pretty sure.
Really? Do people think that I'm sexist?
Did you know I had this conversation with my sister? I was picking her up from her school. And her and her boyfriend were like, hey, David, we saw this tweet where somebody was just like, David Miller is just a sexist piece of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Or they didn't have the full story, but basically they said...
He's sexist?
No, they just there's a theory out there that...
Is her boyfriend a girl?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. No.
I thought that.
But we do have sex.
You do fuck.
It's been a while.
Yeah, you haven't fucked your sister in a while.
I know.
Is it because of that committed relationship that she's in?
We're just in a rough patch right now. We'll get back to it.
Yeah, her pussy wasn't cutting it.
Okay.
Getting too fucking loose, baby. That's what happens when you get comfortable, bro.
This is why everybody stopped watching. Or maybe I need to start talking about.
Maybe you need to ramp it up, dude.
About being having sex with my sister again.
Yeah, go in detail. Tell us the fucking
we gotta get our old,
dirtiest, fucking stinkiest.
We gotta get our old fans back.
Poopiest story.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just talking dirty.
I still can't get a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
It's sold out. They're not a thing anymore.
Yes, they are.
No, I'm pretty sure
I went today.
Oh, they just came back out then.
Great.
No, they were.
Yeah, I know. That's why I came back.
You tried going again to that same place?
Okay. So,
dude, I wanted to talk more about bending.
Yeah, well, I don't care. We're talking about chicken sandwiches now.
Okay. Talk about them.
So I went to Wendy's today.
Yeah.
Well, first I saw the review, Brah. His best spicy chicken sandwich review. He ate them all.
Did he?
From
What do you rate
Burger
them all?
King, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A,
Jump to the spoiler.
Culver's,
Jump to the wait, Culver's?
Popeyes.
Is he a Midwest boy?
No, but he's a man of the people. He goes cross country for these
Oh,
reviews.
really? Wait, no, he probably went to like Arizona, right?
I don't know where he went, but
I bet you he went to like Arizona
but he'll go
because I think that he's kind of down there.
he'll go wherever he needs to go in order to get these foods. That's why I watch him. I respect the hustle.
I don't have the patience for it.
I really like his
I
videos.
don't have. I like them a lot, right? Don't get me wrong,
Okay.
but I can't binge watch them. I don't have like. I just don't have the like attention span.
They
to
are.
watch
Yeah, I can't watch them all.
multiple
I can't
videos.
watch them all. I can only watch. I only can watch
like
the ones
that
that
I'm very intrigued by.
Yeah,
Like it has to be like, oh, I've never had this item. This item looks good. I might try this.
but he does take his time.
Yeah.
Which is fine. You just got to know that going in.
I like when he does this thing. And he holds it up to the camera and he waits for it to focus.
That's
and then sometimes it takes like maybe 2 minutes for it to focus. And then he goes,
Yeah.
and then he goes back to eating it, not saying a word.
I just saw a picture of him on you know how YouTube can do stories now?
Yeah, I never watched those.
Neither do I. But there was like a picture on it. I guess he fell off like a 12-foot ladder.
No, he didn't.
He's like in the hospital.
Why would he be on a 12-foot ladder?
He was doing like work in the attic or something, and he said his health.
That guy's like 45, right?
I don't know. He could be anything from 12 to 110. Anywhere in between.
Because like he's always been of age while making those videos, I'm pretty sure. And people used to think that he was like 12.
No, he started when he was young.
Are you sure?
Yeah. He's not 45.
I'm pretty sure that guy's like 40.
No.
Yes.
Are you stupid?
Eugene, check
I'm
that.
pretty sure he's our age. Yeah, put it up right here.
Yeah, put his age right here.
Oh, it's 16 minutes, so that's, you know.
Yeah.
His favorite spicy chicken sandwich, though, is the Popeyes chicken
Really?
sandwich. Yeah. With the Chick-fil-A number 2.
I don't, don't get me
Let's
wrong.
hear it.
Chick-fil-A has grown on me.
It's the... Okay.
It's just not as good as people hold it up to, though.
Well,
But I've noticed that more with a lot of fast foods. Because, like, people hold Chick-fil-A and In-N-Out so highly, and I just don't put those that high.
there's not a better chicken sandwich than Chick-fil-A, and I'll say that.
Yeah.
So
But it's still so just...
I wouldn't say it's meh. I'd say
I don't get excited about it.
you need to get excited over it. That's what you
Yeah.
need.
Dude, hibachi, every time I have hibachi, I get fucking jacked. Have you ever seen my face when they actually start cooking the hibachi?
I hate it.
I just get, like, I light up. Like,
Why
I'm not,
are you so happy? Why do you like it so much?
It's just the fried rice, so good. Oh, don't. Oh, dude. Best side to a meal. Oh, dude. Hibachi fried. Oh, hibachi fried
I
rice,
got it,
so
yeah.
good, dude. It just. Dude, I just failed November just talking
okay, from
about it, dude. Yeah, fucking the fried rice, amazing. Then on top of it, you're like, this is probably all that's good about it. And then they start fucking whipping up the steaks and the chickens, dude. And I've noticed, even though I was the only time that I've had Benihana's,
Yeah.
I was blackout drunk for it. It is the best hibachi.
Well, I'm glad that you have the recollection for it. I don't remember it.
Because they had spicy chicken. And I was like, why do I remember that one being so good? And this is like the grossest thing that I'll ever say. Probably not the grossest thing. Later that night, I like this with my tongue
That's not the grossest thing.
and like pick some chicken out.
Yeah, and you were like, oh,
I
that's
ate it.
good.
I was like, damn,
The next day?
that hibachi's still good, yeah.
Okay.
That next morning, I was
Alright.
like more sober. I was like, damn, that was fucking good, huh? And then
How much money did we spend there?
Don't say we. Oh no, you did end up paying me, right?
Yeah, what the...
I spent like $123.
I just don't like when you get really, really excited about things because you make it worse for everybody. Specifically me.
Well, but because here's the thing.
Because your excitement is never matched by anybody.
I don't know why. Because you guys all have bad ideas and shitty plans.
Okay.
Not as good of food ideas. Okay, but let me keep on talking about. And then they fucking cook up the chicken and the steak for you. So fucking good. I went to this place closer to our buddy, and that place was even better than the place that we've been going to the last couple times. Benihana stands on top. But the place that we go to has better fried rice. This fucking chicken, though.
Why you like this place better?
Yeah, I think I like that place better. Just because I like the meats better.
Do you remember how we got to this topic? Let's see how we can. Let's see if your brain can get back to how we started to get to here.
We were talking about Asians.
Nope.
I don't know, but I want to keep on talking. About,
yeah, I'm gonna. Skip.
Oh, we were talking about review, bro, and then we were talking about.
Hey, way to go! Way to make it.
And no, because here's the thing: I just don't get that excited about like any fast food joints because bringing it to tier list, which we were talking about today. Yeah. H3 had this terrible tier list of fucking Halloween candies, like the most influential Halloween candies. Hated that review or the fucking tier list. Mm-hmm. They also did, like, everybody kind of did a fast food tier list. Yeah. And I just couldn't agree with most of them. I mean, I guess we throw Culver's on fast food, right? I mean, we'd have to because it's Midwest.
Hold on, are you talking about H3 or are you talking about just in general?
Like if we were to do it, right? If I were to do a
tier list about fast food items, that's what we're talking about.
Or just fast food shit. Right. Like, I don't get excited about In-N-Out. I was excited to try for the first time. Yeah. Ate it. I'd never get excited about eating it again.
It's not
ever.
I didn't expect it to be
you didn't expect it to be good. You were going in with the mindset that it was not that good.
And it was better than I expected. But I didn't, because everybody overhyped it. Yeah. So I was like, there's no way it's
so
many
people
good.
Overhyped it. And then your roommate was like, hey, it's trash. It's trash. But
he just said no. He just came back from California. Mm-hmm. He was like, it's growing on him. He's starting to like it a little bit more.
I feel like if I were to live there, I would get In-N-Out a decent amount.
Yeah. I mean, because it's cheap.
Yeah.
It's like $8 for a meal.
But it's just like, it's actually the worst cheese I've ever fucking had in my entire life was that cheese on that fucking burger.
Yeah, I mean, it tastes, we're spoiled here.
And then I guess like, yeah, just like a chicken sandwich doesn't. Then again, sandwiches just don't do it for me that much. Unless they're a sub sandwich. Burgers and chicken sandwiches just don't get my dick hard.
Oh, now I can talk about chicken sandwiches. I forgot. Couldn't get it again.
Yeah, couldn't get it again.
Line out the door.
Really?
I was waiting.
Well, it's because we don't have a lot of Popeyes.
I mean, we have one Popeyes essentially.
No, we have more, but it's legitimately
we have one Popeyes that people are gonna go to.
Have I ever told you the story about Popeyes?
Which one?
So there was a time when like there's a high turnaround of people that work for me. We had this one brother work for us.
Okay.
And he like knew those places inside and out, like Popeyes and Checkers, which are only on the north side of Milwaukee. And he goes,
what is the other one?
Checkers.
I don't know what that is.
You would never go to it because you got to go really north to get to it.
Yeah.
People might have it like all around in different places, but us, we only have it like in the worst part of towns, which like legitimately are not places that you drive to at night or anything.
Okay.
So like he brought one of my other coworkers to Popeyes once, and he goes, don't worry, I know how this works here. I've been here a lot of times. They will forget one of your items. Okay. And you just got to accept it, because otherwise it's just going to start a big castle that you don't want to deal with.
This is what your coworker said?
This is my coworker, who like grew up on the north side. So like he knew that stuff inside and out. And he goes
like, okay, they're gonna forget it.
Yeah.
Get past it.
And then
we gotta get the food.
But it's the worst employee that we like could have possibly had go with him.
Yeah.
Because this is the same guy who I went to a McDonald's with one time, and he asked for sauteed onions.
Okay.
And when he was like, these onions are fucking chewy, and he freaked out about it.
What?
And took
it's
it back.
McDonald's.
And I was like, what did you expect? Why did you ask for sauteed onions at a McDonald's? So he asked for like some shit, and lo and behold, this guy just is like a hot-headed person in general too.
It seems like those are a lot. You gotta hire a lot of those people.
Even though he had this warning, he freaks out.
Yeah.
And that coworker that like knew about Popeyes, he's like, I warned him. I told him just expect something to be forgotten.
Yeah.
And this time he got all of his food items. I think he like didn't get like a sauce packet or something, and he freaked out over it, like screamed at the lady. But I don't think that he initially
Fast
screamed.
food.
I think that he goes, and if you do complain, they will yell at you, which was like another warning.
Yeah.
So he complained, and she was like, I don't fucking got time for you, and shit starts like snapping at him. And it's like, I've never wanted to go to a fast food place more than I've wanted to go to that place. But it's like, just, it's on the side of town that I wouldn't want to stop to eat. Like, it's people that clearly don't give a fuck about their job.
So the Popeyes that people will go to, because it's relatively closer to.
Yeah, it's just kind of in the middle of everything.
There is 20 cars. It's fucking. I go at 1:30. It's not even like rush time, right?
Yeah.
There's 20.
1:30 is still pretty.
I don't know when I should go then.
Look up when it opens and go right then.
I know. I probably should, right?
Because you can go on lunch whenever.
I technically, but it's like still a drive.
It's an inconvenience.
It's like a 20-minute drive.
It's an inconvenience.
Yeah.
But just do it.
I know. That's what I'm gonna have
If
to
you
just,
want
like,
it,
I
just
know.
do it.
I might as well just like, because I clock in my phone, I should just leave my phone at my work and just do it. Steal time.
Yep, I'm going to send that to your fucking
I
employer.
should just steal time.
You're fucked.
It's a joke.
I had some. I don't like that we've gone. What is that? 26 minutes.
Yeah.
You're not going to acknowledge this.
Oh yeah, I wasn't going to.
You
I
were gonna
no, I
bring it
wasn't.
up.
No, I wasn't. I was just gonna let it go.
Do you know why I'm wearing it?
Well, first off, before we keep going in, there has been like 7 things I've been trying to say, but you just keep going.
What are you trying to say?
No, we're past them all now.
You were talking about the chicken sandwiches.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't end. It wasn't just like,
Okay, you couldn't get the chicken sandwich.
no, we're done.
No,
It's
you
over.
couldn't get the chicken sandwich.
No,
from Popeyes.
let's. Your ability to just like stop whatever I'm saying and then talk about nonsense is incredible. Like, I mean, the amount of rambling that comes out of your mouth is just like
Well,
it's honestly, sometimes I just stop and I'm like, oh, he's still talking about nothing. I don't know how it's possible.
I like to project onto you.
I think you like to.
Yeah,
I hear yourself. I don't know.
I like to project onto you.
Project what?
Things that
Look
are,
at me when you're talking to me.
things that are about
What are you looking
me,
at?
Things that are about
There's
me.
nothing up there. Look at me.
I like to project it onto you. Like, I like to say these things like you're a bad friend, you're
Yeah.
self-centered.
Okay.
And I start to realize
Okay, that's what it is.
I'm the most self-centered
Look at
person
me.
I know.
Look at me when you're talking.
And because of like how much I've been doing recently, I'm just like, wow, I really am self-centered. Like, mainly because one of our friends told me, how come you just don't want to do things that I want to do? And we always have to do things that you want to do. And do you know my response was to that?
Yeah, you said you just don't do fun stuff.
Yeah, I said, well, all the things that I do are fun. Okay, I can go back to looking at you now.
Well, now I'm looking at the camera.
No, I wasn't looking at the camera. I was looking at you.
Oh, is that what you were looking at?
Yeah.
Because you were looking up in the direction that way. It did not look like you were looking at me.
Yeah, I didn't want to look you in the eyes when I said that. But yeah, no, I've been doing this projecting onto you where like I guilt trip you into things.
Well, no, you haven't guilt tripped at me. You've been trying to guilt trip me into things.
Yeah. No, you did end up taking me.
Huh? Yeah, right. Because I wanted you to pay for my meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you called me.
Flat money won't buy you, but like food will. That's what I don't like.
It depends the situation. If I need money to get through the week, sure.
So I left my car at your house because we got drunk or whatever that night.
Yeah.
And I just went straight back home.
Yeah.
So the next morning I call you up. And I'm like,
I mean, you can just pick up your car. I'm at work. You can just get an Uber. You can have your brother take you. There are ways that you can get your car without making it a hassle for him. But you were just begging me nonstop.
Yeah.
Literally, like, just pick me up. No, it's okay.
I'm
And
like,
even
come
just
on,
like
stop being such a fucking shitty friend.
Right.
You literally fucking do nothing for me.
Right,
You're
there's
such a
all that.
shitty person.
Yeah.
And I say all these things to you, and you're like, where is this all coming from?
Well, it's more like, because if somebody inconveniences you, you're just gonna like let off on them.
Yeah.
Also, I think it might have worked before for you to just say all this shit to people. Like,
No.
You don't think so?
No, it's really never worked. I always have to end up buying people.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. And before I could do that, just nothing worked. So I just sat in my house all the time. But as I'm, come on, stop being such a shitty friend. Pick me up. Let's fucking go. I'll buy you food then. I'll buy you food. Whatever. We can buy, I'll get you food. And I go, or we can get hibachi tonight on me. Let's get some hibachi. You shoot all those things down. One of our friends calls you up, Pepper. He calls you up and he goes, or no, he calls me first. And he goes, hey, going to the bar. Do you want to come with? I was like, come on, let's go to hibachi instead. That's way better. He goes, no, I'm not doing that. I don't have money for that. Let's go to the bar. I'm going there with a bunch of people.
Yeah, we're going to watch the game.
I go, no, I can go to hibachi later for food, though. I'm busy until then. He goes, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I go, well, this was after I just got done guilt tripping you.
Right, and I was like, no, definitely not doing that.
Yeah,
not going to hang out. Hard pass.
Yeah, hard pass.
Definitely not. No, you're not making me. You're a piece of shit friend. You never do anything for me. Everybody fucking thinks you're a terrible person.
Yeah, that's what I say to you.
Yeah.
And then I go, yeah, David's just been begging me to hang out.
Which is fucking absurd. That's such a crazy thing to say.
And he goes, that doesn't sound true. I go, no, it's for sure true.
Okay.
But actually, David can't. He's hanging out with his roommate. He can't go to that thing. And he goes, that doesn't sound true. I'll call.
Yeah, he calls me. David. He's like, hey, David or James says you can't hang out because you guys are begging to hang out with each other, specifically me and you. And I said, wow, that's just a fucking lie. That's just a big old lie.
And then he calls me and he goes, why do you only want to do things that you want to do? And I throw it back in his face and go, well, why are all of your plans so fucking shitty?
You don't really go with the flow with things like that.
No.
You can't just eat anywhere.
No.
If you don't want to do something, you're definitely not going to do it. Your ability to do things on your own doesn't exist.
No, yeah.
For example,
okay,
I could be wrong, but
I'm wearing this because I'm doing laundry today.
Nobody asked.
And economically and materialistically and hypothetically, this is the best thing to wear because it's less clothing and I can get the maximum amount of stuff done.
Again,
in the laundry.
Let me say this one more time. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Since you were asking.
You know what I care more about?
What was the story that you were telling about?
You know what I care more about?
Yeah.
Is when you were standing up, you were wearing gym shorts under it. That's what really bothered me.
Well, I don't have underwear.
I can infer. You don't need to specify. Yeah. I got it.
I'd be fully nude underneath this.
You know how? Hold on. Stop. Hold on. Stop.
Just like,
okay.
They just pop out.
Do you remember when I said I've been trying to say things this whole time?
And then, so for example, one of the reasons of me not doing things on my own. Go on.
The kegs that we have for Beer Olympics,
what about them?
I'm pretty sure are still in the back of your car.
No, they're not.
Where are they?
I profited off of them.
Did you really?
Yeah, of course.
You took them back?
Of course.
Did you really?
I'm not a dumbass. I'm trying to make some fucking money here.
Did you really take those back?
Obviously, I took them back.
How long? I don't think that is obvious.
Why would I just keep them in my trunk for that long?
I would assume so. Yeah, I really thought.
Why would I do that?
I don't know.
No,
you took them back.
I took them back like a month and a half ago.
A month and a half ago?
Maybe a month ago.
How long did you have them in the back of your car before you returned them?
Maybe like 2 months. That was because of laziness.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Because we were talking about things I don't like to do on my own.
You just fucking said you haven't done laundry, so you're wearing that. You think that's you not liking to do stuff on your own? Or laziness?
Laziness.
Yeah.
No, we were talking about doing stuff on my own.
Sort of both are the same. One is because of anxiety, two is laziness. But honestly, if I'm being real, I think...
I look great.
No. Oh. I think you also don't do things, and you sometimes blame it on anxiety, but really you're just lazy.
Yeah.
I think you do that.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah.
Those kegs are still in the back of my trunk.
Are they really?
Of course they are.
Are you shitting me?
When would I have taken those? You never went with me. How would I do that?
They're still in the back of your car?
Yes, obviously. So was that cake from your birthday.
Yeah, I know that
almost a year ago.
You haven't taken those back?
No. And at this point, I have to keep them in the back of my trunk all winter because
now you need the weights. Yeah. Okay. That's not actually what you have to do. You can So you never was the lie because you didn't want to be caught, or like what was the lie for?
Just a lie.
For who?
I just wanted to say you fall for everything, and you did. You fell for it.
I said, did you really?
Yeah. You said, did you? Okay, you can't just say that you didn't believe something because you doubted it at first. Just because you doubted at first, I can see in your mind when you flip a switch. And
Oh,
you
is that what it
believe
is?
me.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, when you actually believe me.
Sometimes I just have to believe it to get through the conversation
exactly.
because
believe it.
You know how I have to end conversations with you on the phone?
Believe it.
You know how I have to end conversations with you on the phone?
That's from Naruto.
Why can't you say Naruto?
Naruto.
How do you say it?
Naruto.
Why is it hard for you?
Sometimes I can't.
Why?
Because the CT.
You know why it's hard for me sometimes to talk to you? Is you just refuse. I mean, you just don't.
Refuse.
You just aren't. You don't. Conversations just don't. I don't think you understand them. I don't think you get how they work.
Oh.
We'll be on the phone and I'll give you information like, hey, we're hanging out with these people. Either this thing, either here, or we're either going to their house or you're coming to me. If you want to hang out with people, these are the only options that exist.
And I did it.
Right, but you just start like talking about other things. Like, no, how about you come to my house and like we do this? And
that was a good idea.
No, it wasn't. It's terrible. And you'll just start coming up with things that don't like have no relevance. And and for me to end the conversation, I just have to be like, okay, I gave you everything. There's nothing more that needs to be added. All you have to do is make a choice. You don't have to add new shit and like create a new plan that revolves around you. That's not happening. That's not what we have to do.
And it's not just on the phone.
It's always.
Sometimes we'll just drive and we'll start leaving. I'll go, hey, let's get some. I call you and I'm like, hey, let's get some Collectivo. And you're like, all right, that's something that I can do. I can go.
Yeah, sure.
I want to go and get that food. That food sounds good to me. As we're driving, I realize how far of a drive it is. I see something closer and I go, let's just get this instead.
Yeah, I mean, it's just your...
Or like you wanted McDonald's the other day and I was like, let's get Euros instead. Yeah, I'm just lazy.
I know. It's not even sometimes, it's always.
Sometimes, yeah. And remember for a while when do you remember my line that I had to use when I just wasn't paying attention to anything that you said?
Wow, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was doing that to you for a long time. You told like these 3-minute long stories. I'd be like pooping or whatever, not paying attention, scrolling through fucking Facebook, scrolling through Instagram, whatever, liking some bitches' pictures, looking at some fucking titties. Blah,
you know what I've been doing lately to you?
And then I'd say, wow, that's crazy.
I've been just doing this. If like I'm on the phone with you, they'll be wearing headphones. Sometimes I just take them out when you're talking. And I'm just like, yeah, he's talking about Twitch or something like
That's
YouTubers.
Not true. Because when I have conversations and I bring up conversations, you talk back almost all the time.
Right, I know, but it's just like
on the phone. I don't really go on that long
enough where I'm like, I just gotta get some filler things, and like I just gotta hear some buzzwords to make you think that I'm listening.
That's not true.
Okay.
I don't believe that.
All right.
Because you usually lead the conversations. I lead the conversations on this podcast. But
you think that you don't stop talking to the mic, and you think it's just like a mic problem, but you literally are like talking over here.
Well, I'm trying to look sexy for our fucking viewers, right? I'm trying to look fucking like top notch fucking.
Again, nobody's talking about it.
Like fucking, I'm trying to look good, right? Like I'm trying to look fucking spicy, right?
You know,
which is whatever. I mean, this is just me. This is me all natural. No. Let me
never
talk.
Mentioned.
Stop cutting me off.
You just poke me?
No. So, this is just how I am. I'm this sexy all the time, and I'm trying to be in my most natural state. And me leaning at that microphone over here, that's just not me natural. I'm trying to be like all out fucking sexy for these.
I don't know where my version of that is. Is that cum? What the fuck, dude?
Oh shit! Wait, it might be. No, that's not cum.
When we wore those for St. Patrick's Day.
Do you have one of these?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The only thing I wanted to mention with that is that because you just sprung that on me and you wanted me to like I don't know, say something about it. I'm not going to. That's fine.
I don't care about the outfit.
Okay, great. The thing that would have been great for me is what if I just also happened to wear mine and we didn't bring them up?
That would be funny.
Like it was.
I wouldn't have brought mine up if you were wearing yours. Honestly, I don't think I would have brought up either of them if you wore yours.
So when we wore those initially, they're great. It's weird. I didn't dress up for Halloween, but I didn't feel like bad about it because I dress up so constantly for every event.
Time out. I had that same exact thought this year. I was like, between the last 2-3 years, I think I've dressed up maybe like 15 times.
Yeah, probably.
So what do I care? I have so many costumes under my belt, and like I don't need a Halloween when everybody dresses up, dude. I dress up for fucking St. Patrick's Day, beer Olympics, like everything. Christmas, I'm constantly dressed up. I don't need Halloween with all you fucking fake fucks. And we do always have the best costumes.
Anyways, when we wore that, we killed it with these girls.
Did we?
Yeah. I mean, you got to the point where you're so blacked out that you don't remember how well we did with these girls. I mean, I got their Snapchat, like...
Oh, I had their Snapchat too.
I know. And they were laughing at everything that we said. Typically, one of our friends, T-Rog, will like come up and stop the conversation because it's going well. He was so like, holy fuck, these girls are doing well.
Not only that, he was like, didn't he like think that we were friends with them?
He talked to the guy friend that they had, and he goes, all right, so how do you know these guys, like from high school or whatever? And he goes, no, they just started talking. And he was like, what the fuck? This never happened.
You know what also probably played into that? T-Rog probably saw you eating that woman's food.
Oh, yes, I did. I was like, you gonna finish that macaroni?
You don't like macaroni and cheese, for one.
No.
For two, we were at like...
Dude,
the closest thing, like our bar, we don't really have clubs that much in Milwaukee. There's like there's like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Clubs aren't really a thing, but this is like a bar where it's not where you get food because it's just too packed of a place.
Yes, it's weird that they had food there.
In general,
the only reason why they had food is because they sell food during the day, and we went there early because it's St. Patrick's Day.
Yep.
So that's why it's a Irish bar, and I don't know how. But we became really great friends, and she gave me basically her whole plate of food.
Yeah.
And I really thought, I was like, oh, cute girl, great, got her Snapchat, we're going to fall in love.
You started off that conversation, because like me and you were I browned out pretty hard. I don't remember that.
No, I mean, you blacked out.
Yeah.
It's not even browned out, you were gone.
You tried looking for me, right? And did you say?
Oh yeah.
Did you see like a bigger guy?
I need to find my friend. He's a little bit bigger, the exact same outfit. You can't miss him.
And they couldn't find you. Right?
Well, that's actually how I started talking to them. That's a good point. I said, "Hey," well, I think they laughed at me, right?
Yeah,
because they saw the outfit. And I said, "Okay, don't laugh. It's fine. Yeah, this is what I'm wearing. I'm looking for my friend. He looks exactly like it, fatter. Let me know." And then I forgot them, right?
Was I huge at that time?
You just look like you. I don't know.
No, I think I might have been at my skinnier phase at that time.
Doesn't matter. So then I forgot who they were. Like I just wasn't, because for me, if I'm being honest, if I talk to a girl that night, it just doesn't go anywhere. I'm too fucking me. I'm too much me where they're just like, okay, I'm not going to do this.
Yeah.
So I'm just on my phone, and they call me back over. They go, hey. Just confused. Like,
stop screaming. What are you yelling for?
Just confused. And they're like, yeah, did you find your friend? And I said, oh, yeah, right, he's over there. Then you come over, and that's how the conversation starts. We get their Snapchat. We're taking a lot of pictures. They took pictures of us. It's the only picture that we have of that night is because they took it.
Yeah.
So I waited, I think 2 days to mess with the girl, and then I just ruined it. I just ruined it.
You texted her 3 times in a row.
Yeah, I creeped her out.
No, again, I'm not saying that I'm a common denominator or anything with these situations where things go wrong for girls, but you kept on asking me what should I do to that girl. I was like, text her again. Ask her out on the date.
Yeah, I don't know what I did. I honestly don't remember. It just what I said is creepy and weird, Because I don't fucking message girls enough, and
in general,
it just ruined it. And things that I think I'm being sarcastic and funny, and then you just end up reading it. It's like, oh, you're just a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, you look like a fucking weirdo.
And you want to skin me, and it's like, oh fuck.
Or you look like a racist.
Or I look like a racist, or I look like a sexist, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, that shit happens to you.
Like I messaged a girl this weekend, or this past day, and I thought I was being funny, but I think I just made her really uncomfortable and upset.
Okay. Yeah.
Right, I told you. Like, I saw that she posted the same picture.
Oh yeah.
She like for the.
Did she get upset about it?
I don't know if she got upset. You just gotta hold the mic for anybody listening. You just dropped it. Look at what kind of fucking day is it? What year do we live in that you
Dude, I'm
are having
hammered.
mic problems?
What's your mom's birthday and I'm hammered?
Dude, if we're going off mic, fuck it, dude. I'm getting off too.
No, we're off mic.
I mean, I've been trying to fucking.
Shit,
man, you got this down too.
I set up both of our mics tonight. I keep on doing this thing where I accidentally wave to people on Facebook, which is like, if people don't know, that's new age poking. It's just as weird as poking.
Is that what it is?
Because I keep on doing this thing where I forget to close my phone, and like I'll be on Messenger.
How do you keep
or whatever.
waving to them?
Like wave to like just like random people. I wave to like fucking my World of Warcraft friends on accident, like shit like that, and I can message.
I imagine waving is just this.
No, it puts a big emoji of
right. No, I know what it is. I know what it is in the messenger. It's just like this.
You know what it reminds me of? Is like a straight Manfred move. Remember when Manfred used to do that?
It's just
Manfred used to wave at people.
Yeah, when he wanted to look impressive to ladies, or not even just in general. I don't think it was. Hey Manfred, what's up? And he would just give. I mean, the way T-Boss would describe it, just the most uncomfortable wave that he could from across the map. It was just like a quick.
You know, I think that did he shake back and forth?
I think so.
Because if he shook back and forth, that's a little bit weird.
I'm gonna tell his story because I don't really give a fuck. He's never gonna tell it.
Because I like this.
He had a crush on this cute girl, who was like locker buddies with him.
Sexy fucking girl.
And he didn't really know how
She's
to.
Sexy as fuck. Describe her tits.
So he didn't really know how to, like, conversate with him because he's an uncomfortable guy.
Can you fix your mustache?
No. And so he was thinking, like, how do I get this girl to realize that I have a crush on her, take her on a date? Got the perfect plan. So they were, he's in German class. He was learning German. They went to Germantown, and they all speak German there. Like, that's just what it is.
That's not a thing.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Germantown's a city.
The German Community Center. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, probably that.
Whatever. It doesn't fucking matter.
Don't say Germantown because that's a city.
Okay.
Near us.
What? Chinatown. Fucking whatever.
Okay. They're in Chinatown speaking Chinese.
He finds this, like, cookie in the shape of a heart.
Yeah.
And it says, I love you in German.
Yeah.
And he can't, like, he's like, oh, perfect. The girl doesn't speak German. So after he comes home from the school trip or whatever, he finds the girl and he's like, this is for you. He's never talked to this girl.
Well, obviously.
This is for you. And this girl, rightfully, is just like, I mean, just washed with uncomfortableness. And then takes the cookie willingly. And in his head, I'm sure he's uncomfortable too, but he's thinking, like, where did I go wrong? So then they just walk away. He sees the girl just give the friend to a cookie, or cookie to the friend. Just, like, gets rid of it.
You know what I would have done?
I have no idea.
I would have put myself inside of that woman. No, you're taking that completely wrong. I would have, like, cut off some of my hair, pubic, up top hair, or mustache, beard, or whatever. I would have put it on the cookie. You know what I mean?
What time are we at?
Would you not do that to that?
That's,
well, because what's that called?
I think we're canceled after that.
What's that called? What does Jacob do? Imprints, right?
You're losing me. Really
Twilight,
fast.
dude.
Yeah,
Twilight.
That's not how he imprints on her. He doesn't give her a piece of fucking hair.
Like a jizz on the girl. That's
I
weird.
just saw this Midsummer movie, right?
Shitty.
It is. I don't really like
It's
it.
fucking terrible.
Dude, they get this guy. I mean, I'm going to say something and I know where your head's going to go to. They got this guy to drink period blood.
Not hard for you.
See, that's when I said I knew what you were going to say.
Yeah.
I mean,
How'd they get that guy?
it's an acquired taste.
How'd they get that guy to do it?
It was, it's kind of a spoiler, I guess, for the movie.
Okay.
But it's,
Nobody cares about that movie.
the movie is like very, like, it's like a cult.
Yeah.
Like ritualistic. And in the ritual, to get the girl to, like, court a man, she, like, puts her period blood in his drink, and he drinks it, and then they fall in love or whatever, and they mate.
That didn't work for you.
Well,
You must not have done the ritual.
it wasn't the exact same. But she would also, where she went
didn't
wrong?
wear the white dresses.
There's another part of it where she puts her pubic hair into food and he eats it. That's why I thought.
Oh,
so
okay.
she missed the step.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd eat pubic hair, though.
Well,
And pussy blood.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Where do we go from
you
here?
are disgusting.
Where do we go from here?
You are fucking sick, dude. I sometimes forget how gross of an individual you are.
You want to
No, I don't want to elaborate.
transition?
Yeah, yeah, we can transition. Transition. That's a Anthony Fantano
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I know.
What do you want to talk about, man? Because my head's in one spot right now.
We met this guy who did heroin.
Oh, that was the worst.
I'm glad it took us this long to get to it.
That was the
It's
worst.
the only story I had prepared.
So
Barely a story, but
we went out.
to the worst possible art. I don't know why we would ever go to that place.
Wait, set the tone. So me and you
Yeah,
playing League of Legends,
sure.
feeding our asses off,
Grinding out.
We lose bad. Part way through our last game, you go, I need to get fucking hammered. I go,
Yeah, I was just so
I go,
angry.
oh, you're depressed, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I can't. I'm so bad at the game, and it's making me sad.
And then you just shower, come over to my house. We start drinking. We play caps, which is where you just shoot like a bottle cap into a cup. You kept on doing this thing where you wouldn't drink your drink.
Yeah,
That was terrible.
sure.
Then we go to a local bar. I don't mind that bar that much.
I hate it. Just terrible.
The people sometimes suck.
That
last time sucked.
They always suck. When you
The
think
time before it was pretty good.
you think all of a sudden there's cool
the
people
time
at that
before
bar?
it was good, man. I'm
Dude,
telling you,
It's
it was good the time before.
okay.
Trust.
Fine. Not
Trust.
Wait, no, it's only good because you had your we had normal friends, and then
Yeah.
you guys interacted with weird fucks.
No. There was like some.
There was normal
like,
people?
There was like 2 or 3 normal girls that we talked to, because they went to like our rival school or whatever. So
Anyways.
like they were normal girls.
Okay.
And they were the same age as us. So that was
It's just
why.
like-
it's because mainly like that night it was only the old weird
Like
fucks.
dive. It's like
Yeah,
it's
the
like
dive goers.
It's the dive. Yeah, it's
Yeah, the people
it's
that
their
go to dive
bar.
bars, yeah.
So this guy, I mean, I was wearing a starter jacket,
And you walked in immediately,
and he just starts talking to me.
and in my mind I go, oh, that guy works with David.
Oh, David knows him.
I 100% thought so, because like you constantly talk to weird people. And
Yeah.
that guy clearly looked like a weird guy.
Yeah, I mean,
and
his teeth were just so
they
disgusting.
were black. Like,
His name was Tyler.
yeah.
Nice guy.
No, that guy was an asshole.
Was he an asshole?
That guy was a
He was
prick.
nice. He was nice to me. I mean, he really hugged. He hugged me. We embraced a lot.
I mean, he was like nice-ish, but he was
Yeah.
he was definitely. It was because he knew like that we were like more alpha male and not as weird as.
Is
the
that
other
what?
people.
Is that what you think?
I'm pretty positive, because like this guy was like, he was actually a prick to almost every other person.
Really?
Yes.
Not to me.
This guy challenged him to pool because he had the table. Like he had won a pool game before that.
Yeah.
Challenged him to pool, and they're like, all right, we're going to play some pool. And we were going to play beer pong. We were setting up beer pong, and he goes, all right, I'll let you guys play beer pong instead of pool fuck, and he like even goes, fuck this guy, he was just trying to play me in pool anyways,
Yeah.
in front of the fucking guy.
Yeah.
Which is like a guy from like Kenya or something like that.
That was true.
And-
He was from, I think he said Kenya.
He seemed like a nice guy or whatever.
He was a nice guy,
Yeah, and this guy was like,
fuck him.
He was like, fuck this guy.
I assume they were friends. I don't think they knew each other.
No, they didn't know each other at all.
I found out after the fact.
I
thought they were buds.
that guy didn't know anybody there. He didn't know a single person.
But he wasn't. I mean, he had lived in Milwaukee for a long time. That's what he told me.
Who cares?
I know.
What's that mean? That you can just be a prick to everybody?
No, that's fine.
Because then he had this guy on his team that I assumed, because he told this other guy fuck off from Kenya.
Was his real friend?
He got his actual friend to play as his partner.
Also not his friend.
Doesn't know the guy, and he's shit talking him the entire time. The guy that's making all the shots for him, he's like, this guy fucking blows, dude. And he was like, you guys are obviously going to win. This guy fucking sucks. Like right in front of him. And I'm like, dude, are you doing heroin? And he's like, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing heroin.
That's not how the conversation went. But fuck it, I like it. Yeah, I'm an addict.
How'd you know? But yeah, no.
We got to the conversation because I think I don't know. I was like, yeah, you're just like a white guy, and he was like upset.
Oh, you made a joke about white privilege or whatever.
I don't think I'm.
No,
I don't.
you said
I
something
think
about-
T-Rock said white privilege.
I don't know. I think that you guys said something about white privilege.
Yeah, we said something.
He was like, "You think I'm white privileged?"
I think we just made a joke. Like,
and the guy is like full blown white. Right?
Oh, he's white as ever.
He's just white trash.
He's like I'm 1/18th, like not Navajo.
Yeah, but other than that, he's just
and
like
he tried to
European.
like find any. Yeah, he's Italian. Yeah. And it's fine. I mean, it's just be white.
So it's like
no problem.
It's fine. It's fine, but like, yeah, you still probably have white privilege. You didn't get pulled over for anything other than having a heroin needle sticking out of your arm while driving.
He was pissed. He's like, yeah, I just hate when people say white privilege. And he started going on a story. He's like, by the age of 16, I had 2 kids. And then I said, I'm with that. And he said, by the age of 16. And I said, I'm right there with you, buddy. And he wanted me to be like, wow, that's crazy. But I was just like, yeah, I respect that, bro.
I told Beth and T-Rog, I was just like, I can't be in this conversation anymore.
Oh, and then that's when we became buds.
I was like, man, I get David's thing, right? Where you like to talk to weird guys. But this guy was just like agonizing. Because he was like weird, but he was just a prick. The guy was just a prick. He
kept calling me a good guy. He was like, you're a good guy.
That's because you were just like letting him kind of like walk over you ish, but you were just like not. You were just kind of like in your head just letting this guy talk.
Yeah.
And you're not.
Yeah,
really
he wasn't walking over me.
And
I just let this animal talk to me. He's a maniac.
Yeah. That guy was just.
What? I'm gonna be an asshole? He's a heroin addict. He's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
By the end of the night, he thought we were best friends, and he bought me 3 shots. So I was fine with that.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy was something. Like I said, he was just shit talking his partner.
Yeah, I mean, he was also making like the strangest references. I said this to you, where he made like a Joe Rogan reference and Ari Shaffir, and I know Joe Rogan and Ari Shaffir, but it made sense. But he said it to me like, "Hey, look at this Ari Shaffir, look at motherfucker," like that, like every. That's not Ari Shaffir isn't like a popular enough person.
I didn't realize how unpopular not like unpopular, but he only has like 250,000.
When you make a reference to people, usually you're hoping that everybody knows the references. And I was just like, that guy isn't,
because he also did this thing where he like quoted like a movie that he didn't even know the name of.
Yeah,
and he quoted it, and I just was like giggling because I was like, why is this guy still talking?
Yeah.
Like that was what it was more about. And he was like, this guy knows the fucking movie. And I'm like, I have no idea what. I was like, yeah, that's the fucking good ass movie. He goes, what's it called? I was like, it's on the tip of my tongue too, man. It's on. Wait, let me look it up real quick. And then I looked it up.
He really wouldn't get away from us.
No.
I mean I definitely encouraged it.
Weird old people.
Yeah.
So at dive bars, there's constantly these people that come in that like ask you if you smoke cigarettes and like what cigarettes you smoke. I don't know what that's for or why it is, but you get like a free drink or a free pack of cigarettes or something if you do it. And I wasn't doing it, but this old guy was wearing like a hat, like a winter hat, some dark sunglasses inside,
I know the type.
and a Packers jacket. Clearly, this guy was like homeless or something. Like loves going to dive bars.
Yeah.
He just kept on slapping this guy on the back who was doing like the interviews for them.
Yeah.
And the guy goes, "Fucking stop touching me! I'm going to beat your fucking ass," to this old guy, and he just goes, "What's the problem?" And he just backs off.
Dude,
And
that
then-
part fucking sucked. I hated it.
And then I saw him walk over to like his other friend, who's dressed exactly the same as
They
him,
have the
maybe,
same outfit.
maybe 10 years older than him. I don't know. They're both like 70.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Can you believe that guy?" Can you believe? And he's like smacking him how I would smack you. I'm like, oh, this guy knows this guy.
No, this guy.
This guy was like ready to fight him. The guy that's just stopping in the bar to take questions.
Get off me.
Why are you touching me, old man?
Dude, you look like you're about to fucking die.
The guy, I don't know. I hate that type. Fucking dive bar locals are just the shittiest, man.
Dive bars can be fun, but that one fucking sucked.
I mean, have you been to a fun dive bar? You never have fun at them. I have
yeah.
fun at them. You don't.
Yeah, why wouldn't I have fun?
I have fun like almost that time. Even I had like a decent amount of fun because I was like kicking it with you guys or whatever.
It is. I think they can be fun, but I don't like.
You've never had fun at one.
Yeah, probably.
Why?
Fucking Scotty's. What the fuck you talking about?
You
We've had
you
fun.
never went there just for beer, really.
Yeah,
we got
so-
that one time where we
You
got
trying to
pizza.
you trying to have like a real heart to heart with me? Why can't you just have fun at a dive bar? I
Yeah,
don't know.
you
They're
can't have
fine.
fun like unless it's at like I don't know. I
What,
don't think
with
that
our
it fits
friends?
you. I don't think that it fits you.
What, dive bars?
Yeah, because you want to dance and shit.
Yeah,
You
I
can't do-
like dancing.
and you can't do that. At
What's
dive
wrong
bars.
with me? I like to dance.
I like going to dive bars though. I have fun almost every time.
You have fun anywhere you go.
Yeah, because I'm just a fun guy.
I like talking to people, but like, it's hard. I can't really relate to most people there.
Yeah, you get to have more one-on-one conversations with people,
Which is, I like those better.
but you never get to. You never do that really there.
I mean, the conversations are usually the same.
I mean, I guess the closest thing was just that Scotty's trip, but that wasn't to get drunk for anybody. That was just for us to eat pizza,
Yeah.
where we end up taking like 12 shots of Rumplemans. We
Yes.
got really fucked up.
Yeah,
there.
that girl just gave us that whole bottle.
She wanted to fuck me.
Every time I come back to that place to get
She wanted to
pizza.
have sex with me.
Okay. Are we done here?
She wanted to fuck me.
That's it.
Wait, what? Every time you go to that place, get pizza.
Oh, we just look at each other. That woman who just basically got us blacked out.
What? That girl still works there?
Yeah, why wouldn't she?
The young girl?
Yeah. And we see each other, and we don't say anything, but we have a look of like, yeah,
I remember you.
I remember you. Yeah.
I'm scared to ever go back there because I got really blackout drunk there one time.
Yeah, you ruined that place for yourself.
Yeah, but it was because I got so drunk. I got so hammered that
Remember, I've already said this. You don't need to say I got so hammered. Everybody knows.
I gave my card to our buddy Brandon.
So you wouldn't spend it?
No, because he was like going to pay, and then he was like, "Oh wait, can you pay?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's fine." I paid or whatever, but gave him the card to pay because I was going to the bathroom or whatever. I think I went to the bathroom to throw up. Even I got so drunk, and I come back, completely forgot that I gave him my card. He was like, "Hey James, come sleep over by my house." I was like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm going to go home. I'm going to get a ride or whatever home." Go to your. I fucking looked through my. Fuck, I don't have my.
So yeah, you
I don't have my
gave your
card.
card. You immediately forgot that you gave it to him.
Completely forgot it.
Yeah.
But because he wanted me to go to his house, like it wasn't supposed to be a big deal. But because I didn't go to his house with him, it just like ended up being a big deal. So I go,
A tirade.
fuck, left my card at David's, which you live right across the street. So I fucking go over there and I start kicking your fucking door as
Dude,
hard as I
I'm
can.
knocked out.
Yeah.
I'm asleep. This is bar closed.
And
And,
I'm
I
just
have work in the
pounding,
morning.
trying to get you. I'm like kicking your door as hard as I can to wake you up. You're not waking up for anything. I call you like 15, 16 times, like so many times. Finally, I get a hold of Trill Bill. He goes, "Don't worry, I'll handle this. It's fine. I got you." All he does is he gets dropped off at your house. And he's just as drunk as me. And he's just like, He was like, well, what do we do now? I was like, well, I need to get inside here somehow. He has my card. I can't pay for it.
Why would you assume that I have your fucking debit card? And I don't even drink with you. I didn't drink with you at all that night.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, not to a point where I should have your debit card.
Yeah, I know. And then I'm just trying to get in. And then we're like, it's cold out. Very cold. So I start shivering. You hear this conversation. You wake up for a little bit. Like,
I wake up and I just hear you guys outside my house. And I think I even checked my phone. I see like maybe 20 missed calls. And I'm like,
piece of shit.
I'm like, yeah, this is not happening tonight. I don't know what it is, but I'm not doing it.
Yeah. And I'm trying to get in. You won't let us in. You're passed out. You left your car unlocked. I go inside of your car, and in a fit of anger, I take all of your garbage inside your car and just start throwing it around your car, outside your car. I'm just, me and Trill Bill are just kicking in there.
As a person who literally did nothing, I was just sleeping, minding my own business, and literally after the fact, there's no reason that you should have done that. Yeah. You somehow just got away with that scot-free.
Yeah, and then I call up our buddy Nicky. He comes and picks us up, and I'm like, we have to stop at this bar. They have my
right.
They have my debit
and you
card.
Make it even worse.
And I start, open up. You guys have my credit card.
If my roommate was home that day, I mean, it would have been a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, and I'm just fucking kicking on their door too at this bar, like, hey, let me in. You guys have my credit card.
Yeah.
And I call them up, and they're like, we don't have it. Yeah. And I was like, that's a fucking lie. It's
were you telling them that?
I don't know 100%, but I remember just like talking shit about them
to them,
to like Trill.
Out right outside, and they can hear you.
And maybe, I don't know. I think it might have been in the car. And then and then they're like, come on, let's just go. Like, we'll get it tomorrow or whatever. We'll figure out where your card is tomorrow. I'm like,
yeah,
right,
why
fine.
would you need it?
We drive like 20 feet. I'm like, fuck no, I need that card. I jump out of the moving car. We're going like 20 miles an hour. I still have like a scar on my leg to this day.
You're a fucking idiot. You're the dumbest person.
Yeah. And I didn't even walk back to the bar. I just got back in the car. I was like, fuck, that fucking hurt, dude. Then they took me home.
Oh. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
That's it. End it.